Hey, some really nice guy in a black car stopped and said, "Hey, are you doing okay? Are you all right?" And he was a really nice guy, really sweet, nice guy. He got out of a black car and said, "I was just checking to see you're doing all right." Yeah, everything's okay. That guy, that guy is connected to somebody that's been praying and praying and praying and trying to reach me. And their name starts with an A, but they're not the one I was talking about. It's somebody else. Cause it's more than two or three people. I just can't talk about every single one. So I pick and choose the biggest ones I think I should talk about on a video. But of course there was more people in the area praying, but that was kind of cool. That person praying obviously has some pretty cool, amazing relatives. 1 billion people have just driven by. Now, when I had to go pee and I couldn't hold it, I hope they just drove by and didn't pay attention. But I think a couple cars drove by, but I just had to go. But hopefully they didn't pay attention. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I should have a right to just go pee. Well, I should have went farther into nowhere land, but I had already been sitting here until I couldn't hold it anymore. Like I said, that kind of creeped up on me. I didn't feel like I had to go at all, and then all of a sudden, I felt like I was going to explode. And then I was going to the bathroom, and every time I tried to stand up, I kept peeing myself. As if I wasn't done going pee, but I had gone pee a lot. This is something I never like to talk about. How the United States and Dubai butchers private parts until going to the bathroom is gross and weird. And it's like, I'm going to pretend I'm just old. And somehow my bladder's weird. And I thought I went pee all the way, and somehow there was just a little bit left and pee myself. Or any reason ever that I have not been zombified through altered tracker shit in my brain and spine and somehow got my private part fake stuff altered. That is creepy, scary shit. You're like, nah, I'm gonna believe it's because I'm old. Something, anything. Because it's not a real human body. It's a fake holder, and maybe it's just it got altered or got sewed. Maybe a god was helping sew in some of my fake flesh, and it sewed wrong. When you make up any excuse and tell people, I just don't want to know if it's scary. I'm gonna keep doing the punishments in the soul. Tell me when it's over. And it's like, but when are you ever gonna rise above it? No. As long as I know I can just viciously attack directly and right away, I don't freak out or fall apart. I can't handle like 1 billion pounds of truth that I just like where there's nothing I can do about something. I just drown in not being able to handle it. I have to be an empowered God with my powerful angels, my powerful monsters, my powerful existence, and my powers. I have to know I'm the great dead Bonnie Annika, and I can do anything to you before you get anywhere near me. Otherwise, I just can't handle any of it. Literally nothing. So it's like, I don't know why anything happens, but I want to know that I just don't want to know. I'm pretty good with the fact that my brain's pretty good with that. Well, I think I've said all the things I could say. I gotta truck back because it's gonna get dark. I've sat here for a while, so I think I'm pretty good. I got some good time in. I sat right in the middle where people could see me. So this is where I need to talk to people that drove by. You drove by and your name starts with the M. The answer is no. You drove by and your name starts with the L. You drove by, your name starts with an L. The answer is no, too. You drove by, your name starts with E. You need to think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. You need help with some of these things. Your name starts with a... Your name starts with a, I want to say V. I think your name starts with a V. And you want more help in life from your family. But you also have really good morals. You could think you're saying, my queen, my queen, my queen. Get really good help and love and support just because you have such good morals. And then your name starts with a L again, and you have been contemplating changing your life. And I just want to ask you to think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and talk to gods about that first, because your life is actually on a really good path and plan. So I really wish you'd talk to gods first. And yeah, I better get back before it gets too dark, because like I just needed to put the power of God out here. And till next one.